Hey guys, I wanted to come on this video. It's been a while since I went through all my Diva chicks by name. They've gotten so big. As days went by, they started to make leaps and bounds as far as how big they were getting. I got some mealworms for them here. So, about to run through my crew real quick with you. All right. So here we go. Here's our big girl. Always made the most progress throughout, just leaps and bounds, getting bigger and bigger. And she was only older by maybe 2 weeks, even though she looked double as big as some of those chicks. But this is Lady Gaga. You would remember her being bigger than the others, but tiny. Look at this bird. She's always felt a little awkward about perching, because she's so big, you know, that happens. And plus it's like 90 out here today, so. But yeah, that's Lady Gaga. She's our Brahma, our light Brahma. I'll let her go, give her a couple mealworms for her troubles. Here, girl, look. Over here we have my girl Miley, who is most often seen perching on my shoulders. Now that there's mealworms going on, they want nothing to do with me and everything to do with the mealworms. Here we go. We'll get back to Miley. Here's Rihanna, Riri Chicken Pants. You see those pants? She's our Cochin. She's always been very, very sweet. She's very bitey. You know, she will peck you quite a bit, but she's very sweet. She's always liked to be around you, liked to be pet. So she's one of the more content. You know, she may run a little like the rest, but once she gets close to you, she really does like to hang out. So that's Riri. Go ahead. She doesn't even want to get off my arm. I put her down. She's still there. I love her face too. She has one of the most expressive faces, almost like a person. You'll see some of the pictures I post of her. I don't know if she's going to give you the right angles here, but just the way her eyes are, she has a real almost angry look. I know, girl, it is hot today. It's crazy. See? I mean, she's going to be a bitey chicken her whole life, I believe. It's okay. I can handle it. What? I know. It can be hard to show all your sisters when you won't get off my shoulder. I know. Well, you could always move up. Yeah. Don't you bite my eye. Gotta watch them. All right. Let me see if I can reach another bird while I'm holding a bird. Very difficult. Okay. There's Brittany. There's Brittany. She's our chocolate Orpington. She's still very spunky. She gets involved in everything that's happening. Let me see if I can grab my Miley again. I'm not going to try to have her perch because she just wants to move around, but that's my Miley. You know? And you saw her as a tiny little chick on my shoulder, and then you see how she is now. I'm not going to go too crazy holding them for too long just because of how hot it is. You see, she doesn't seem to care. All right, come here. I got a couple more to show. All right, look. I have mealworms right here in front of me. See, now they want to be my friends. See how this is how it works. If you have something, everyone wants to be a part of it. If you don't, we'll see you later. So this is Ariana Grande. She's our opal egger. Very, very beautiful girl. She was one of our tiny little things. She was one of the smallest initially. Here's Taylor Swift. She's our lavender Orpington. She was the tiniest of the crew. She's the reason why the whole flock was kind of held back a week or two from coming outside full time, because she was still so tiny, but also still really attached to Lady Gaga. So I didn't want to separate them and have her screaming in my laundry room and Lady Gaga upset out here when you know, I could just hold them off for a little bit longer. It was hard, definitely a bigger cleaning job once they get huge, but I got them out the week of 4th of July, which was, you know, its own difficulties as far as the bangs and all of that stuff. I was out here checking on them over and over and over. I would bring them in when the fireworks started going off, and then a few hours later bring them back out. Katy Perry's the only one I haven't showed you yet. She's way on that side picking through things. I'm gonna give some more mealworms to the girls over here. Might draw her in, although Katy doesn't really care for snacks quite as much as the rest of these savages. For some reason, she just isn't as treat driven. But she's a healthy girl. She's gorgeous. Let me see if I can grab her. Okay. So there you go. There's our Katy Perry. Remember her as a tiny little yellow chick with tiny little specks on her. See, she's got the chicken pants too. She's a salmon feverali, so you see her little beard there. But she's a gorgeous girl, and yeah, I'm very proud of these girls. They've gotten big very fast. They're all very healthy. They're still secluded in their little area over here, which is about, I don't know, 10 feet by 4 foot. So they're secluded over here in this until you know, they acclimate with the girls. The bigger they get it, the easier it's going to be. They're visible to the bigger girls right now all the time, but you know, as weeks go on, they keep getting bigger and bigger, and then they can handle themselves a little bit. You know, one of these little guys, although they are very spunky and tough and all that stuff, they act like full-on chickens. You know, if this little bird gets landed on by this bird, that's going to be a problem. So I'm just trying to keep them very safe, and you know, little by little we're going to start doing some supervised interactions. I want to redo my area over there. I have a whole platform area over there to redo, which I'll show you guys as I get rolling with that. But yeah, so I want to kind of get that under control first, toying with different ideas as far as maybe locking the 4 adult girls up, letting them have free run of the whole pen, you know, and then switching them out. You know, I wouldn't do that very long term, but just as far as short interactions, so they get the lay of the pen before they have to deal with bigger girls trying to take them down on top of it. So, you know, just little things I'm kicking around and, you know, figuring out what's going to be best. But yeah, these girls are amazing, and I see a lot of them. And that was Chick. I think she just laid an egg. A lot of times they announce their egg laying. I know, girl, it's hot. Go get you some water. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit.